welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry that we had that little dip last week. Um, I was under the weather from not sleeping well, so please remember that your health is the most important thing, and you should always take care of yourself first. We'd like to thank our sponsor, D&D Beyond. That is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com, a wonderful repository of everything 5e. Is there any other announcements? We have a merch store. If you're curious about merch and want to support us by purchasing stuff that you can wear, go ahead and click or type !merch in the chat. It'll come up with our link and you will be able to check out what we have on offer. So, t-shirts are on sale to the end of the month. I know for a fact that I have one coming because my mother bought one.
There's a little bit of movie to start that shows the characters.
I
did. You want one?
So,
Have one.
Let's get into the game.
Hi, everyone.
When we last left this particular party of adventurers, they had run into a slight problem. 3 of their party members have gone missing. The one covered in armor was separated from the person that he claims is his partner. Karasef is in no state to help. And Monric was separated from the one who cooks all the food. And when the 3 that were kidnapped woke up, they found themselves in the pits, welcomed by a ranger elf who, well, did little to assuage their concern. Locked in a pit where the only way out is through a lever system outside of it. Monric and Sasha, what are you doing?
Well, I think we've got 2 choices here. We can investigate the grate that Kitchen found, or we can try and bring in one of these Ares masks and see if they have any information. Do you have a preference on this, Sasha?
I'm not sure, honestly. I don't think. Sorry, the masks were towards who? How did we get the mask again? I don't remember any.
The Aries, a group of Aries masked men accosted Kitchen and I, and that's how Kitchen was taken.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I thought for some reason we had a mask, and I was like, where did we get a mask? Sorry.
No,
I'm sure if we um find our way in, we'll come across these men in masks if they're the one that are taking them. Unless we do find them and try to approach them, but I think it would be finding them as well. Might be the issue unless they're all over town.
I've seen groups of them all throughout the town.
Oh, perfect.
So I think
Then
we could find them, but they
we could
are,
approach and cause a problem, but I'm not sure how well that would go for us. We're only two.
yes.
And I mean, we could try and be sneaky and go down the grate, but I also don't know how well either of us sneaks.
Not particularly well, but
Yeah, same boat for me, unfortunately. I mean, I could probably come up with something to cause a distraction, at least. That might help us in a way. Um, if we want to try and just go for the grate.
sure, we could try and go for the great. I think that is the most straightforward way to go about it.
Okay. My only idea, and I'll be honest, I don't think I'm up to level with my spells, but everything else is leveled, so give me a second. We double check something. Because we're level 6. I think I should have more spells. But I can cast Find Steed, and because it is something that can be recast at any time, it could cause a distraction if I let him loose in a building. Because I know where the grate is, we'll need to distract something. Or at least something inside might be helpful for a distraction.
Okay.
But that's kind of my only best bet at the moment.
Well, why don't we head over to the great then, and
All right.
we'll see about using your distraction.
Okay.
All right. Well, I like the plan.
Oh no, I'm fine with spells. Sorry. I'm good. Okay. All is well. All right. Once we make it to the grate, I will find a um good spot, hopefully where it leaves us like close to the grate, but also lets me cast Find Steed. And I will summon Lapa, my my sturdy, friendly elk, and I will see how it goes.
Okay, so you are going to the garden
Yes.
to summon the elk.
Yeah.
And then set the elk loose.
Uh-huh.
so as to create a distraction.
Distraction. Yeah. He's a good boy. I believe in him.
Okay. Well. Oh, I need you to give me a perception check, please.
Perception. I believe it's a +5. Give me a second though. Oh yeah. Okay. 18.
18.
18. Yep. 13 + 5.
Okay. You know what? I like the idea of this. Let's do it. Please hold. As you approach the garden,
Mhm.
it is eerily quiet.
Okay.
And not because it seems to be nighttime, but because it just seems to be like there's nobody here. And there definitely should be gardeners, at the very least.
Mhm.
But there is nothing. No sound. Even the animals don't seem to be active.
Okay.
It puts you a little on edge.
Any bad smells? Any funky smells?
No.
Okay.
I think my silly butt doesn't actually have these guys prepped as a token. Please hold. This won't take me long. While they're doing that, the three in the pit, what are you doing?
So it like just for clarification, it's just a dirt hole in the floor with like a grate over top of it.
Pretty much.
Okay, no brick or anything.
Nope.
Dang.
Also, the dirt seems to be fairly well packed, as in, like, you probably wouldn't be able to dig your way out. Before that question gets asked.
Fair enough.
Hello? Who's there? Is anyone else there?
Fred,
Kitchen?
it's me.
Where are we? I don't like this place.
I don't know. Everything was black, and then I regained consciousness here.
I'm gonna try to send a message. Maybe Sasha will hear me.
Anything's good right now.
I tried, but of course I didn't no response.
That would be correct.
I really don't care for it here. How are we gonna get out? There's got to be something we
I'm-
can do.
I'm not sure. Is there any like can Kitchen kind of look at the grate above him? Actually, how high up is this grate?
How tall are you?
Let me see. Whoop. 6'4".
It would be 7 feet up.
So can I try to cast levitate?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
As you cast levitate, you get within a foot of the grate, and it doesn't let you go any higher.
Kitchen, there's something stopping my spells. I
Hmm.
tried to levitate up. I got almost to the grate, but I can't go any farther.
I wonder. Um, I'm going to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to do his thing for the hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodness. So yeah, he's going to start casting out for the hour.
Well, it takes 10 minutes to ritually cast, and it lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know the ritual casting rules that
No,
well.
that's okay. I was like, it doesn't take an hour to ritually cast something. It takes 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Well then, yeah. 10 minutes. I'm going to check and see if I can kind of determine what's happening here. And then does his thing, does a little dance, says some words. What's Kitchen seeing?
If you were of any sort of mortal being like Fred, you're pretty sure you might have been blinded by the magic.
Fred? Fred?
Fred's BRB.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Her sisters probably came back. She is on a small vacation with her sisters.
Okay. Well, in that case, no yelling for Fred. A lot of magic around here. Is anyone else here? I'm gonna take that as a no.
You do distinctly remember the person saying that there was 3 of you. However, you have only spoken to Fred.
Sasha? Orion? Come on, Rick. Gareth? Missing anyone, right?
No, I do believe that's everybody.
Yeah, okay, and no one's answered. Okay. Okay. Well, could Kitchen just try and jump up and grab the bars?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Athletics or?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. The one time you're gonna use the jump thing. Kitchen broke both his legs. He rolled a 1.
Well, no, you jump up, you grab a hold of the bars, and you go nowhere.
Your knees buckle.
Well, hey, I touched them though.
Does Fred hear this?
Yes.
Kitchen, are you okay?
Just. Yep. There's a lot of magic around. It's a very magical area we're in. That's what's doing this to me.
Yes, that's exactly what's doing it to you.
Could be in trouble.
Can you see anything from, like, past? No? Can Kitchen see anything past the bars, or is it just roof?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I
Suddenly
remember
my
Fred's like
perception's
5
just
foot
coming.
nothing.
Okay, 19.
You see the chain that connects the grate to whatever mechanism that it is that's going to lift this thing. And it doesn't. Sorry. The grate seems to be fairly heavy. Insomuch as if you were tall enough, you wouldn't be able to just push it open.
Yeah. I'm looking through my
I'm
spells.
assuming Fred's not seeing any of that, right?
Fred is also seeing that. Every cell has its own mechanism.
Hello, shithead elf.
There is no reply from the elf.
Shithead elf, thank you.
I know what I said.
I'm kind of stumped.
Sasha and Monric, if you guys could make sure that your tokens are set with the appropriate health, you're about to have problems. Continue, kitchen.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this grate above me, is it mighty tough? Like, is it thick?
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
Like, it's enough that if you needed to breathe, you could definitely breathe. But it most definitely is not, like...
It's pretty thick bars or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not something you are going to bend unless you're, like... I don't know. No, I got nothing. I don't even know
If I could heat it,
you would have to be a god.
I'm gonna start praying to Hestia.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna pray to Hestia and just Hestia, the best god,
The only god.
the one that matters.
Mm-hmm.
I desperately need your help right now. Your faithful chef for life needs your aid. Please. Anything you can do. And I will cook for the masses in your name for the rest of however long I live.
Okay. You aren't at the level where you can just appeal to your god for anything, are you?
I can try at any point I want. It's a
Can you?
gust.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Let me see
prayer.
here. Yeah, it's just a prayer. I mean, I've got some channel divinity stuff, but nothing good.
Yet.
Well, I'm not actually sure what Forge Cleric gets past where I'm at.
Whoops.
But yeah, just putting it out there, Hestia.
Mom, pick me up. I'm in a pit.
Mom, I want to go home. They said it was going to be fun. It's not fun.
Mom, the pit ended up being the pits.
Ha!
But yeah, I'm stumped past praying to the Hestia.
Okay. Well, while you're figuring out what you two are going to do, Mavic, Sasha.
Yep.
As you approach the oh my god, words. As you approach the garden, a masked creature steps out from behind the greenhouse. A large masked creature steps out from behind the greenhouse. It wields a spear in its hand, and the mask on its face is a twisted, gnarled version of Ares. And I'm going to need the two of you to roll for initiative.
Getting really sick and tired of this place. So.
He doesn't say much, but he stands, blocking your path forward. Sasha, you're up first. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to read something. Sorry.
You're okay.
Oh, okay. So that okay. Sorry, I was reading Aura of Protection because I was like, wait, does that need to be a bonus action? But it doesn't. All right. Shield out, and we're just gonna go up for an attack. Actually, it's night, right?
Eh.
I can
It's
see
twilight.
the sky.
It's twilight.
I can see the sky, right?
I am terrified as to why you specifically are asking me that question.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because I have new rules because of you.
He
What
is
are you
outside.
Why didn't it fucking show up? It didn't show up. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
God damn it!
It didn't want to pop up for some reason though.
That's okay. I knew as soon as you started asking, am I outside? Can I see the sky?
Exactly.
I was like, oh no.
No.
Not again.
I'm rolling my dice because that's what I want, but I also can't see like my things popping up, so I don't know. I know it's 2d10, but I know I need a save. So hold up. I'm sure, right? No, stop it. I want to see.
I'm hearing the ping, but nothing is coming up in chat.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'll refresh my page in a second.
Are you casting it at first level? Or sorry, second level?
Yes, that's how it is.
So it's a con save.
Yeah.
And
Con
if it
saving
fails, it takes 2d10 and half on a success.
Yeah. And then it continues to take damage for every like
Every time it's in the beam. Now this
Yep.
is a 5-foot radius.
Yeah. It's anything in the moonbeam, right? The creature enters. I'm just double checking.
But it's not very big.
That's okay. It's just like, yeah, it's just like I'm doing it right on top of them. I was like, I can't remember if it's also friendly fire, but I believe it is.
When a creature enters, yes, so it is also friendly fire.
But that's fine. He takes up the whole space. He's a big boy. Good for him.
Is that what we're going with?
Yeah. That's fine. So that is going to be 18 radiant total.
All right, well, let me give you that con save first.
Yes, there's that too.
What's your DC?
16.
All right, well, I rolled a 24.
Okay. So he just takes half.
He takes
of
9.
18. And then I will also move up once I can find my. I don't have that much movement. Is it there? No, up one more, I think. No, up this way one more. There we go. Okay.
Okay. Monric, what are you doing?
I'll step up a little bit and then shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
13.
No, unfortunately not.
All right, I'm done.
You're a fighter. That still consists multi-attack, correct?
Yep.
Oh,
So yes, again. Sorry,
Can
I was double checking for him. That's all.
so can I multi-attack with the light crossbow?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the heavy crossbows that have the reload property, but you're still not hitting with an 8.
Yeah, definitely not hitting it. It's a light crossbow.
I'm just trying. Why? Okay, you know what? Fuck you then, Moonbeam. Whatever.
Oh,
I'm
there
done.
it goes.
Yeah, but that went from like my main page and not from my spells because I was trying to bring up the description. But oh well, that's fine. The
right.
descriptions are there.
So he starts his turn there. Takes
Yep.
14 because I failed that one.
Yep.
And then he's gonna step out of it.
Oh. Did we do re-rolls for each time? Because the original roll was 18.
Oh, well then he takes 18. I'll just have him take an extra 4. Fuck it.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. I wanted to.
No, it's all good. You need to understand this thing is not good. And there's only 2 of you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he is just going to advance until he is right in front of you.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, I like this. Hey, Quentin?
Yeah.
I need you and Monric to make me wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh, boy.
Hold on, Monric, because I actually have something that helps that because of aura protection. So you creature gains a bonus to your saving throw equal to my charisma modifier, so that's +5 to your save, even though it probably will not help that number.
13's not going to do much.
It's still something because it's a saving throw. And you need a wisdom save from me, which I'm so glad you're using wisdom because that's my safety net. That's a 21. 21.
Okay. Well, you aren't under the effects of this. Monric, you are.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take the attack action. Right now.
Oh,
And because there is a creature in range, you have to attack Sasha.
Or team will
14.
not hit.
Well, aren't you in luck? Sasha, does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
You are going to take 14 piercing damage and 15 psychic damage.
Perfect. Is the 14 magical?
It is not.
Perfect. So that's halved. 7 and psychic. Okay.
Yeah, you will take all of that psychic. Moonbeam's a concentration spell, isn't it? Give me a
Yeah.
concentration check, please.
I mean, I probably would have just dropped it either way. Give me a second.
Yep. Well, you can use an action to move the beam to follow him.
Yeah, I just am dealing with the damage you dealt if you want me to actually take that damage. Concentration. What is my concentration? Hold on.
It'll be a Constitution saving throw. It must be higher than a 10.
15.
Moonbeam is still up.
Mhm.
And it is your turn.
I don't think I can move it very far, can I?
60 feet.
All right, then it'll be moved right on top of him.
Which is your action.
Is that an action?
It is.
Well, if it's an action, then I'm not going to use that.
Okay. Yeah, it says, on each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
What the hell is that not showing? Oh, now I see it. Okay. Sorry, it's like weirdly in the middle. Okay. No, that's fine. No, I'm just moving to the other side of him and I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Longsword is that, so I will do both attacks. One is a 22 and the other is a 19.
Both are good.
1d8. As I stare at my dice, not knowing what my dice are. 17.
Total damage?
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be as effective as you would like.
Okay.
I do apologize. I seem to have missed a party boon we have received from the chat.
Oh?
I didn't see
Uh-oh.
it come through. But yes, our good friend Breck has sent some love to the party.
Okay. I will let you know what your party boon is here in just a minute. Sasha, anything else? Sasha?
Nope, that's everything.
Monric, you're up.
I will step up and swing for the bleachers.
There's the big numbers.
And a 19.
Both are good.
And
Anything
for 7 and 6 damage, and that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Well, you know what? You can both go ahead and give me wisdom saving throws again.
5 to yours, Monric.
Okay, will an 18 work?
18 is good.
I got a
Sasha?
17.
Well, that's a meets it, beats it.
All right.
Something is pulling at you that you need to attack something within range, but you're able to resist the urge. 27 to hit Monric, because you were the last one to hit him.
That'll hit.
That'll be 8 piercing and 7 psychic for 15 total. Sasha?
We're just gonna do some attacking. Let's see here. Oh, that's not the right dice. There we go. So first one, that one has a nat 20 in it.
All right, then.
Second one, there's at least a 19 on the die, and both are +7 to hit.
All right, well, go ahead and give me that damage.
Okay, and actually, because of that, I'd like to throw a smite on that nat 20, because I have that, and otherwise I'm going to keep forgetting about it, and that's my only other spell slot. So let me take a look at this. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'll give you the 19 damage first, because that one's kind of easy.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 damage on that 19. And extra damage. Nice. Okay. Damage increases 1d8. Target undead or fiend. Is this an undead or a fiend? Oh wait, no, I don't think that matters if I know that, because it doesn't matter because I can't do max damage anyway. Just trying to see what type of damage it is. Radiant. Okay, perfect. So it doesn't. Does it double the smite dice too?
Yes.
Ah.
All damage dice.
Oh fuck. Okay, let me do some quick math. So 2, and then doing that at a second level, so that would be a total of 6 on top of that.
Yes.
Huh. 6, 7. So 8d8 total.
Yes.
So 8. Regular damage. And then for the radiant, it is 7. $33. Did I math that right?
33?
Yeah. Pretty sure I mapped that right.
Okay.
Yeah, 33 radiant. And I will get rid of my spell slot. Delicious. And that's it.
Okay. Monric?
I'll swing twice. Ten and a 16. Doesn't look like it's
Well,
doing much.
actually, that would be 27 and 19 because you're flanking.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get advantage because of me.
that's right.
So that's 16
for-
and 6 is
Actually, that
22?
6 needs to be re-rolled because of my feat, or whatever it is. So 4, so 8. So it's actually 8 because I get to re-roll 1s and 2s.
Okay, so
That's the
it's
2.
24.
So 24 total.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, hey, Monric, you can go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
At 5.
21.
For just a moment, you feel like your will is no longer going to be your own. That whatever this creature is going to demand your servitude. But it's almost like you hear Sasha, and it breaks the hold as it starts to form.
Thank goodness.
I'm here for you.
Hang on.
You're the only
Bless
thing that's
you.
keeping me up.
We're good. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna have another sneeze. Sasha,
Yes.
you're up.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's just go for some swings because at this point, that's my best bet. 19 on the die plus 7. And 16 on the die plus 7.
Okay, well, both are good.
The wishes. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay,
And that is it.
okay. Monric.
I'll take a pair of swings. 26 and 23.
Yep, both are good.
And that again with 2. So 8 and 7. So 15 total.
Okay,
And I'm done.
all right. With that swing of your warhammer, you knock the mask of Ares off of this creature's face. What is revealed is a twisted, fiendish face. Something that you would see or have seen etched into the walls in the temple of Thanatos. These are the creatures that dole out punishment in Erebus.
Oh my. Thanatos were supposed to be acting on your behalf. Why are
You're
you?
getting the feeling they're probably not following Thanatos at the moment. That is a 20 to hit Monric.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Fantastic. That is 23 points of damage.
23. Ouch.
23. 23 to hit Sasha.
Yeah.
For 9 piercing and 13 psychic.
Okay.
And then it is your turn. The only reason you don't have such a visceral reaction to the is because he's got his back to you.
Sorry, I'm just looking for something. Oh. Okay. Is that an action? Hold on. We'll do this one more time. Fuck it. Let's go for attacks. So that is a, oh my god, if I remember how to math. 12 plus 7. 7, 8, 18. 19.
You're
19.
good.
Sorry.
19 is good. 19 is good.
I mathed a lot today. A 19 and an 18.
18 is meets it beats it.
Oh shit. All right. Okay. 6. So 10. 20.
Okay. It is bleeding rather profusely at this point from the various wounds inflicted upon it. The blood is an inky, slimy black. Almost as what you would expect the ink from, say, like a squid or an octopus to look like. It's closer to an ichor than blood. Monarch.
I take 2 swings. 20 and a 19.
They're both good.
And again with the bad damage. Yay, that's a little better. That's 18 damage total.
14, isn't it? No, because you rolled a 7 plus 2 for 9. 18, sorry. Correct?
7 plus 7 plus 4.
Yeah. Yeah. I like this.
That's all
Sasha,
for me.
how much HP do you have right now?
25.
And Monarch,
How many what?
how much HP do you have right now?
20.
Okay. Your party boon's about to take effect.
Okay.
I rolled a 28, which is a crit against you, Sasha. For a total of 15 piercing and 21 psychic. Which
And
downs you.
What's the boon first?
Oh, hang on. No, I'm going to explain it because it's going to make sense in just a second.
Oh, because I also have inspiration that I can use to make you re-roll that, can I?
Nope, you can't make me re-roll something. Inspiration is for you to roll an advantage. And Monarch, the second shot is 27 to hit for 25 total.
Yeah, I'm at -5.
Yeah, as both of you take the spear, your party boon activates. A hand of a woman, a little bit on the portly side, looking like she could cook you the most delicious, home-cooked meal that would fill you and sustain you, reaches down and helps you both back up to your feet. You recognize her from the wedding. She is the one that Kitchen calls Goddess.
Thank you.
And your boon gives you 15 HP each as you fall and are brought back. Sasha, you're up.
Okay. That's one nat 20. And then a 17. Does a 17 meets it, beats it?
17 is not good.
No? Okay. So then nat 20 is perfect. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. Fix that. And since I'm pretty sure I can do that at first level as well. Oh yeah, I can. Fuck that. I'm doing a smite. Might as well. It's here. Perfect. So that's just a total of okay. So 6, 10, 14 regular damage.
Okay.
And then 4. 18. 25 radiant.
Quentin,
Yes.
how would you like to do this?
Oh, it does. I've probably just been hacking at his side. He's a big guy. I'm not reaching. Wait, how tall is he?
Well, he's large sized, so bigger than you.
Yeah, that's fine. How much bigger?
Well, he's a full size bigger than you. I don't know what more do you want me to say here.
I want
He large.
details.
He's
How
between
tall are
8
you?
and 10 feet tall.
6'9".
He's on
6'9"?
stilettos.
If you're 6'9", he's easily 10 feet.
Oh, boo. Okay, yeah, no, I've just been hacking at his side. That's fine. And it basically just, if you want the sword to, like, cleave in and hit his spine, that is fine.
Fantastic. Not a problem. And that is what you do. And he falls to the ground. Deceased. As you stand there, panting, wondering, what have you gotten yourselves into? You hear the soft thump of an offbeat gate coming up behind you. And by gate, I mean like walk.
Okay.
Coming up behind you.
I'm too tired for this. I can't do another fight like this.
When you turn, the person standing behind you is a man you've already met.
Uh-huh.
He is dressed in a long trench coat. And as the trench coat moves with his gait, you see that he is walking on a prosthetic limb. A hat is pulled low over his eyes, his face gaunt and gruff. As the trench coat flourishes and moves, it is revealed that at his side, it seems to be a very large saw blade. And as he approaches, he tilts his head up, and it's Nathan, the owner and barkeep of the Filthy Hunter.
You're coming to help us. I think you're a little late.
Yes, well, these old bones aren't what they used to be. And the leg, it's difficult to move.
It's good to see you nonetheless.
I'm sorry I couldn't have been here sooner. Is everything all right?
I'm just like, I tilt my head over to Monric and I'm just like, I think we've both seen some better days.
Yes.
You seem to be missing some people.
Yes,
We
I'm
are.
pretty sure kidnapped.
Perception check from both of you, please. You get it at perception.
At perception?
Not at perception, at advantage.
Me?
Yes, you. You're the one with the sense of
21.
smell.
I got a nose. Dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
You both happen to glance up at the top of the, greenhouse. And you see, seated at the top, a lithe figure in dark robes and cloak, with a mask of a falcon. They alight from there, nimble and silent on their feet as they approach. You can call me Falcon, and that is all you will call me. Redmark sends his regards, and bids me to guide you through what we at least know and have mapped out of the underbelly. And Falcon sketches a low bow to the three of you standing there.
I would bow, but I'm also not going to because ow.
Yes.
I do bow as best I can.
I'm not here to topple over. Sorry. I'll give a little like nod to the head.
Sure. Sorry, I am just double checking something here. All right. He holds out 2 healing potions to you. Each.
Okay.
Okay, I'll definitely take one.
You're going to need your strength.
2 each? How much
2
does that
each.
heal?
Well, a regular healing potion is 4d4, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on.
I don't remember. I don't
No,
remember the
I
last
don't
time I've
remember
used-
either. Hang on.
I mean, I'll take 4d4 if that in case you're wrong. Can we stamp that? Can we have that in writing? I'll take it.
So he's handing you each 2, you each have 2 greater healing potions,
Oh.
which are 4d4.
Okay, let's see how the
Plus
first one
4.
goes.
Plus 4.
So that's 16 back to you, Monarch.
So 16 and 20.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm probably gonna use my second one as well. I'm just yeah, I'm using my second one. There's no fucking way. Okay. What the? That's fine. I'll figure it out. It's fine. I've got it. What? I hate it here. It's fine. Yeah, I got it. It's good. We're good. It's not my delectable 69 health, but that's okay.
It's close, right?
Uh,
Is it?
no, it's 47.
Okay. You watch as Nathan grabs the saw from his hip, which you realize now has a long handle attached to it. And you watch as he scores his arm with the bladed edge. Hold on. Double check. It is actually this because he is a significantly higher level. You get 16 back.
Oh.
In addition.
Bless. I keep clicking the wrong thing. I'm gonna riot. Okay, bless. I would give him a kiss on the cheek if I could.
Well, he would accept it, but then it would be weird and awkward between the two of you.
Yeah, and also I'm wearing a helmet.
Yes.
All he would get is tongue.
You guys just like fist bump?
Yeah, we do like a little elbow touch.
It's a polite fist bump, yeah. He also has a greatsword strapped to his back. And then he puts the saw back on his hip. And you watch as he pulls out 2 potions. These he does not offer to you.
That's fine.
And you watch, instead, as he downs both of them. Me. Please hold, because I don't remember what these do.
Should
Uh,
we
for-
be worried about a drinking problem for him in these tunnels?
For anybody wondering, he is a Order of the Mutant Blood Hunter. I just couldn't remember. I picked things for him, and I just could not remember what they did. Okay. This becomes this. Oops. That actually becomes that. Go. And what's the other one he downed? Oh, good. That'll work. That'll take effect later. Okay. He, well, pats you on the shoulder. And then gestures. I'll follow you. How are you getting in?
Well, I think our best bet was the grate right now.
Okay. Once you get down into the grate, that is when Falcon takes over leading, and I need stealth checks, please.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
9.
Oh, you have disadvantage on these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of us do.
Fantastic.
Which,
We're trying to
in all
stealth the Clanky
honesty,
boys.
To be honest, I still rolled okay. I got like a 12 and a 17 on the dice, but I have a +4 in stealth. Why my dex is so high? Don't ask. But I rolled a 16? Yeah, I got a 16. That's not too bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. It's not great.
Okay.
It could have been better, but
It's a little bit loud as you continue to work the grate off, but you're able to get it off without alerting anybody else. Well, you hope. While you're descending into the underbelly of the city, Kitchen, Fred, Orion, what are you guys attempting to do?
That's a good question.
In a full panic, I'm trying to see if my senses can reach out to Taito, who is still very much not in captivity.
For a while, it doesn't seem like it's working. And then just for a moment, you get, like, a glimmer of him. So you think that he's almost in range. The short little bit that you did see, showed Sasha and Monric fighting something. You're not entirely sure what this thing is, but it's something.
And realizing that that's not going to hold, and looking at my surroundings, just going to collapse to the floor. I'd say hyperventilating, but I don't have lungs. Mumbling to myself of past constellations and just kind of dissociate on the floor.
You guys definitely hear him, by the way.
Ryan?
Orion.
Hello?
Oh, kitchen. Kitchen, remember Orion does not like underground. Oh no.
That's a
Um,
total of 4 on perception for me to try and hear my allies in the space.
Okay.
I
Are
sadly do not
unsuccessful.
hear you.
So I try to cast message to Orion.
Message works because you're in range.
Orion, Kitchen and I are here too. Try to be calm. Think of your lovely sky. Our friends are coming. We'll get through this. Just know that we're here with you.
What you hear in return is a... What languages do you know? Actually, would be a good question.
Common, Tandrak, Elvish, Celestial, Draconic.
Okay, you get a jarbled mess of languages back into your head. You pick out words, names of some constellations you know, a lot of other languages. Just, it's a jarbled mess you get in return.
God, Orion. Oh.
Kitchen's...
Can I try to cast Dispel Magic?
You can certainly try. And you can go ahead and give me a spellcasting check.
What's that? I'm sorry.
It'll be a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Fuck, what is my spells on? I'm not sure how else to do this. Sorry, Maddie. I'm not sure what my spellcasting modifier is.
Hang on. I was setting up something. If you go to spells, it's at the top. So your spellcasting modifier is charisma.
Oh, sorry. Fuck, I'm stupid. Okay.
So it's d20 plus 5.
Okay. Just roll d20 plus 5?
Yep.
Oh. Slash roll. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Seven.
No.
Well, Kitchen, I'm not sure how the hell we're going to get out of here. Orion's not in good shape.
Orion? And Kitchen's going to use thaumaturgy to make his voice very loud.
Orion, go ahead and roll that perception check at advantage.
That's a total of 6.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a 2 and a 4.
Yikes.
It suits them for the situation they find themselves in, though.
Yes, it does. Also, for the 3 of you who are in the pit, as you sit there discussing what it is that you're going to do and how you're going to free yourselves and attempting to calm Orion down, whatever your highest level spell slot, it is no longer available to you. If you have more than 1, you are now down 1 available spell slot in the highest level.
Fuck. What the hell? Kitchen?
Did you feel that too?
Yeah, this isn't good. This really isn't good.
No. Kitchen's gonna keep screaming using thaumaturgy as loud as possible, just trying to get
Careful,
anyone's
don't
attention.
don't waste your spells, sluts. We may need them.
It's a cantrip.
Okay, cool. Um,
Very loud.
Yeah.
Like he's yelling loud as possible times 3.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Have you asked if you can use the washroom yet?
they know what I am.
They do now.
I don't know, it's just an idea.
I mean, one of us could.
He's a fun little. Hey guys, what happens if I gotta pee?
There's a corner of your cell. Pick one.
No.
4 times already.
I'm starting to drown in here. Hey, you don't know how much like a Warforged bladder holds.
You never know, right?
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
he
that
could
just-
literally be a water tank.
that sounds like a him problem.
That sounds like a them problem because he's just gonna go fast.
Where do you think Kitchen keeps all the water to cook for you guys?
Oh no.
Yep.
Yikes.
Okay, I've made a mistake.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Oh, I love when my players make mistakes like that. All right. As you continue to try and get Orion's attention, who continues to not be able to, break from his little,
Meltdown?
well, no. Since he can't break from his trauma-related reaction, yeah. Monric and Sasha,
Yes.
you are now in the underbelly.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm just double checking here. The lighting down here
don't move
isn't
very
the best.
I'm okay.
Well, you would be.
Hmm.
May not be the same for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Falcon
Are you saying
doesn't-
everybody, or 1 out of 4?
2 out of 4.
Whose hands am I holding?
Probably mine.
Okay. Who else?
Nathan just reaches out and puts his hand on your shoulder.
Perfect. All right.
Because Nathan, like Monric, is only a human.
That's okay. I don't mind. If it's more comfortable, I can. It doesn't matter where Monric grabs, like shoulder, arm, whatever is easiest for him. I will lead.
No, men, just hold hands.
That's fine. Monric,
It's not
I
gay.
aggressively.
Come on, it's June!
That's true. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. Yeah.
I'm happy to hold hands. That's fine.
Perfect. All right, and I will lead the way.
Yes. Well, Falcon leads the way, but
Yeah.
you are leading the way for the other two.
Yep.
As you walk, Falcon turns and glances over their shoulder at you. They seem to be a bit of an enigma. You're not sure what race they are, what could even possibly be considered gender. All you know is that they wear a falcon mask and have kept everything else pretty much hidden. So you're from around here, yes?
Me? Yes.
Why did you leave?
I like to travel.
And that's the only reason?
I like to travel, and I like to help where I'm needed.
Blast.
What?
Well, I just lost a couple gold coins.
What? Why?
Well, everybody knows who your brother is.
Ah, yes.
And so, of course, by association, we know we know of you. We don't know who you are. I mean, that would be presumptuous. We know of you.
Yes.
And
Okay.
the rumors abounding why you had to leave, ooh, some of them were fun.
Well, now you've got me curious.
Well, some thought that you had killed a man and were
What?
run out of town before you could get caught.
Oh. Well, I mean, I've killed men when the need arises, but not in town.
And then another said that there was a jilted lover. Someone that you scorned at the altar.
No. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to back that one up.
And then my thought was that you might have been a traitor. But that's mostly because I can't trust anybody in this town anyway.
I mean, as it is now, that's quite understandable.
So, to find out that it was merely because you like to travel, well, it's a little disappointing. But that just means that I owe Redmark a little bit of money. Not that I don't owe him my life.
I just go where I am needed. That's all.
Well, I suppose that it is good that you are here then. Because you are needed here. Your friends. They're not the kind to run their mouths, are they?
No? I look over at Monric.
Orion's been known to talk.
Well, talking is one thing. When I say run your mouth, I mean insulting people to provoke a reaction.
Oh, that's definitely
Oh.
not Fred. I know that for sure. I don't
Yeah,
know
they're
if
definitely not
Kitchen...
those types.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Kitchen insults in a more modern way. I don't think modern's the right word. Creative way might do it.
As you're coming up, I need you to give me a perception check. Both of you, please. Monarch, yours will be at disadvantage because darkness. Yours at just normal.
Okay.
9.
22.
You hear what sounds like the soft rustling
Mhm.
of clothing, and when
Okay.
you glance to your left, there is a cell. Inside of the cell is a body that seems to be shifting in sleep. As
Oh.
you're looking, you notice that this person is missing a good portion of their right arm.
Mm. The cell, is it how does the cell look? Does it look new or does it look like older, used, semi-rusty,
Halfway between.
halfway
It's not
between?
new, but it's not that old.
Okay. I am curious, how does the lock look, I guess?
Sturdy.
Okay. I was gonna see if I can
The
try
kind
and break
that
it.
if you were Calyx, you probably could have picked.
Yeah.
But you're not Calyx. You're Sasha.
Yeah, I'm Sasha. I'm a good boy. I use my brute strength.
I'm
I
a good
kick the
boy.
door
I
in.
was gonna say I just boot the door in.
You know how this goes.
I do.
Would Falcon? Was it Falcon?
Yes. Well done.
Do you know how to pick locks?
Oh. I pick locks, I steal purses, I kill people, well, follow people, stalk people if you prefer. What do you need?
It's okay. I don't need the resume. I just needed to know if I'll just leave it at that.
But I like my resume.
Your
It's a very good
resume's-
resume.
It's excellent. Yes. It's for someone out there. Could you pick this lock?
I can on my way back.
Can you? No. Would you be able to do it now if you don't mind?
And you want to take somebody who arguably might not be able to help you in a fight.
I don't want to take them with me.
So you're going to pick the lock and leave it open?
I have a plan. If you wouldn't mind. I know. I'll have a few gold in it for you.
3 gold pieces to replace what I'm losing on that
On
on
that
the
bet?
pot?
Sure.
Fantastic. And
Hell, I'll even lie and tell them that you were correct, so you actually win more.
do you really want to be labeled a traitor?
No.
Yeah. I'll take the 3 to replace what I'm losing. And Falcon pulls out a comprehensive set of thieves' tools. Like, this is a master's set. And very quickly kind of just runs their fingers over the tools, crouches down in front of the lock, and within 10 seconds has that lock open.
Perfect.
And then they stand up and hold their hand out to you.
And I drop the 3 gold in their hand.
It disappears into their robes along with the thieves' tools.
Perfect.
Now,
I
what is
would
your plan?
just ask a few questions.
Huh.
I will I'm gonna pat both Monarch and
Nathan?
Nathan. I almost said like Eugen for some reason, but Eugen
Nope.
doesn't exist here anymore.
No, Eugen is
May
on
he
his
rest in
way
peace.
he's on his way to enjoy his retirement.
Good for him. And Nathan's hand, and I'll just be a moment and I'll come back to them in a second. And then I will like slowly open the gate.
Okay.
I'm not trying to make a lot of noise, and I will remove like one of my gloves because I know this is gonna suck because I'm not gonna like suddenly wake this person because they're probably gonna yell or probably gonna scream, no, take me. And I will like move my like hand over their mouth and I will like sort of shake them awake.
Okay. As you do so,
Yep.
you immediately get a handful of claws viced into your wrist.
Perfect. That is a-okay.
And you're pretty sure that if they weren't missing their right arm, you would have had claws raking against your helmet.
That is perfectly fine. I'm just going to shh. No, it's okay. Hold on. I'm not with whoever these people are. I didn't want you to yell because I didn't want anything to be alarmed.
Bright green eyes stare at you. This is when you notice that the face that you're holding is rather furry.
Oh.
And you think that if you weren't holding their face, there's a very real chance that they'd be hissing at you.
Ah.
The ears are pointed, and the fur is black. And not because it's dark. I mean, the fur is literally black.
I'm going to remove my hand. I just want to ask a couple questions. And then you're free to do whatever you want. Be it leave this place, stay here. Okay?
Those green eyes narrow at you before nodding.
And I will move my hand down. If the claw is still in it, that's fine. I won't move to like retch my hand away or my wrist away. They can keep their hold on my wrist if it feels like that it gives them some sort of leeway.
Sure.
Okay.
They do let go of your wrist and then
Okay.
sit up.
Perfect.
And you
And-
realize that you are face to face with the tabaxi.
My name is Sasha. I'm down here looking for some friends. I just want to know what I'm walking into.
My name is Shinju. As for what's down here, there's a whole contingent of ranger elves. They're the guards. They're a little bit crazy.
Not
And then
what I. Oh,
you
go ahead.
kind of watch as they look mournfully at what's left of their right arm before giving you back their attention.
Does it hurt a lot?
No, it's mostly healed now. They're terrible people, but I will say that for them. They never did send us after they took them. Always waited till they were healed. Conditions aren't great, but, well, it was 3 squares a day.
I will offer her some healing. Still, it's
Uh,
not much, but it's at least 5.
They shake their head.
Okay.
I am good. Unless that healing is going to regrow my arm.
That I cannot promise you. But
Then-
perhaps I could talk to my brother about getting you at least a prosthetic.
You're the Valkov brother.
Yes.
Oh. Yes. Yes, please. What could I possibly do in return?
Any information on this place? If you know of rooms. And actually, just how crazy are these elves? Do they, are they crazy as in see things crazy? Or are they crazy as in just a little maniacal, I guess?
Yes.
All of the above?
Yes.
Okay.
And there is a hidden room. I heard the guards talking when they thought that they were out of range of my hearing. There's a room. It holds all of the items that they've taken from adventurers over the years.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll find them, but if you do, something there might be of use to you.
That actually sounds fantastic. Can I ask one favor of you?
Maybe.
If you stay here, can you watch my armor?
Yes. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you smell like a dog?
That is a personal question. Maybe I'll answer at a different time.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I can answer now without answering. How about that?
Okay.
I will ask her to stay
Them.
here in the cell, which I will ask Falcon to relock for her safety, basically, is what I'm going for. And I
Okay.
will slowly remove my armor.
Shinju does offer to help for whatever help could be given by a
Beautiful.
one-armed
There's enough.
tabaxi.
There's enough tassel. There's enough belts that need to be undone in this armor. There's enough.
Fantastic.
And I will leave my armor with her, helmet and
Okay.
all.
Fantastic. We have a very moderately naked.
No, I have clothing underneath that
Okay.
I wear, and also I do have a spare clothing packed, so that is perfectly fine.
Okay. So you are
Perfect.
leaving your armor.
I am leaving my armor with her.
Okay.
Because at the sound of her being a little the elves being a little crazy, this I should be able to manage. So I will leave my armor with her, and I will offer this if she can watch my armor and stay here and keep the armor safe. This will be her payment to see if I can get Maxim to make her an arm.
Okay. That works.
And then I will ask Falcon to relock the cell.
Which they do.
Perfect.
And in addition to that,
Yes.
you watch as the blanket that they had that Shinju had been wrapped up in
Yeah.
is actually thrown over your armor,
Mm-hmm.
and they sort of hide in the back corner where they blend with the shadows.
Fantastic.
So it still looks like somebody's in there,
Mm-hmm.
but your armor is not in plain sight.
Beautiful. Okay. And then and then I will go back out, and I will like re-put Nathan's arm on my shoulder and like retake Monarch's hand.
The grip on your shoulder is a bit stronger than you were expecting.
Mhm.
Lad, you seem to be missing some important protective gear.
For now, I'm hopefully going to play on some night elves madness.
All right. Well, I have heard my fair share of things. I am sure this will be no different. And then Falcon continues to lead the way.
Perfect.
Kitchen, Orion, Fred. A bucket is lowered down to the three of you. Inside said bucket is a meal.
Is there some? Can I see anybody?
Yes, it seems that there is a ranger elf.
Could
that
I cast command?
you can certainly try.
Fred will look up and say, thank you. Why have you put us in here?
Well, I see no harm in telling you why you are here. After all, it's not like you're going to leave, and we're going to get your friends, and they're going to wind up in these pits right along with you. So, listen, because I'm only going to say it once. You are going to give up your life for the lives of the Knight Lieutenants. And by doing so, then they can continue to live long and prosperous lives ruling here in Travercraig. But to do so, we must take those who are good of heart or worship some sort of divine god or goddess, and then put them in the pits. And the pits do their job, and you eventually will wind up without anything. And you, my dear, shall be a shriveled little husk with pretty, pretty silver scales that we may turn into jewelry later.
I really hope that when they get here, that they kill you first. You're not very nice.
Well, my dear, since your friends are going to come down here courtesy of the masters of cruelty, I'm not worried. Now, eat up. No reason to make this quicker than it needs to be, huh?
Okay, definitely casting command on this asshole.
Like I said, you're certainly gonna try. Go ahead and try.
Yeah. I'd like to try with release.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
The ranger elf stares at you. And for a moment, it seems like his hand is going to flutter and open and release the rope that he is holding that is bringing you the food. And then he just starts to laugh. Come now, do you think that you are the first spellcaster we have here? Do you take us for fools?
It's worth a try. Come on. Give me credit there.
I will not give you credit. Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Yeah, well, I'm not everybody, am I? Right? I'm using the tools available to me. Thank you for the food.
Of course.
Kitchen's just gonna whip it up at the bars.
The bucket clangs against the bars and does nothing.
No, like he's gonna
Oh, the
take
food.
handfuls of food, yeah, and just
Gotcha,
whip it at
gotcha.
the bars.
The bucket is pulled up since
Slop.
you are deciding not to eat.
It's slop, you donkey.
Well, if you're not going to eat and you're going to waste the food, then that's not my problem, now is it?
I will not even notice the bucket being lowered down. All they're going to hear at this point is I've gone back to solely speaking primordial. Just mumbling to myself incoherently.
Okay. Well, it seems like that one's going to crack sooner than the rest. Well, oh well. That's unfortunate. Enjoy your solitude. And then the ranger elves are gone.
Be the same, asshole.
Das Vidania!
I would like to try and cast thaumaturgy and just put like in the direction that I'm hearing all these primordial ramblings. I want to like recreate the sound of outside, you know, like a nice breeze, maybe a bit of rain.
Okay.
I'm trying to calm down.
Kitchen.
Yeah.
Do you have prestidigitation?
No, I have thaumaturgy.
You have thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Trying to remember
You create
exactly
an
what that one
instantaneous sound
does.
oh, here, I'll link it.
Thank you. Ooh. Okay.
I just want like nature sounds, not underground sounds playing, you know?
Sure. Otter, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Gotta get Ryan back in the game.
A wisdom save.
Yes, please, sir.
I'm not. I mean, it ain't wrong
Why
for
have
this
to?
scenario, but this D20 does not like me today. That's a total of 6. That was a 1.
Jesus. They
That
are
in dice jail.
trying.
Get that one out of here.
Yeah. Put that thing in dice jail. As the DM,
Dice
I'm
pit.
saying that. Otter.
So Fred will have taken the food, but she's going to yell at the kitchen, is it good for me to eat?
Oh, well, I've thrown my food in a fit of anger, but and he's just gonna look at what's left and see if it looks good. Just using his, you know, his knowledge of cooking.
Give me an intelligence history check, I guess.
Oh wow, something I have a proficiency in. I'm sorry, I threw my food. It's just mangled. I don't know.
You think that it's safe to eat given what they said? They're not looking to poison you. But yeah, it's probably not going to be the most delicious tasting thing, but it'll fill you.
It's slop, but it's safe.
Fred will just eat a little bit, but not a lot.
Okay.
You were saying something to Orion there, DM?
Yes. Orion. Everything fades away. Your party boon is activating. Seated in front of you is none other than your patron Titan. Who gently reaches out and cups your face. The last that I saw you were naught but clay. I rather like this new look. You have one very important thing that they have not taken from you. And you will be able to use this to help yourself. In your pocket is a shard of glass. It is reflective enough for you to be able to see the constellations that you have put on your body. You are not alone. If you could breathe, I would tell you to take a deep breath. Instead, you are going to pull out that shard, and you are going to look at yourself. Find the constellations. Identify them. You are not stuck in one place. And you have allies that can hear you. Talk to them. And even though you are back in the cell, Orion, you have some control over your faculties. And true to Prometheus's word, you feel that shard of glass in your pocket.
I am going to, like you said, if I had lungs, take some deep breaths. I'm going to take a few moments to try and process what has happened, and I'm going to jam the piece of glass into the ground so it's
Okay.
pointed at my person. And I'm just going to disrobe.
Okay. As you do so, the familiar constellations that have been painted and placed into your body are revealed in the glass. And it's not perfect, but it is a decent facsimile of the night sky. Go ahead and give me another wisdom save at advantage, please.
Even rolling different d20s, that's a 9.
Jesus. We just can't win with you.
I mean, deep-seated psychosis is a hell of a thing, so it
I
kinda
mean,
makes
yes, but
sense.
how is every single roll fucking you? Like, every single roll has fucked you.
You know, it is the will of the dice. That's what we're here for. Sometimes
Apparently.
the dice gods are with you. Sometimes they follow the mood of where your character is a little too well.
Apparently. Shit.
But yeah, that's a 9. So I'm gonna say it wasn't enough to fully shake them from where they're at, but they're in a better place. They're not mumbling incoherently to themselves.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend a bit of time not really paying attention to my surroundings, but on the ground surrounding me start actually drawing big arcing constellations on the floor around me, trying to root myself, mirroring the constellations on my person onto the area around me.
Okay. Okay. Kitchen and Fred, you hear the distracted mumblings cease, but you also now hear movement from that place.
I'll use message and say, Ryan, are you okay?
In far clearer words, you hear Orion talking themselves through constellations.
Oh,
And
thank
it's
God, Aphrodite. You are doing better.
fairly more, I'd say, legible, but I think you get what I mean.
Kitchen, I think Orion's doing better.
Oh,
At least
good.
I'm understanding what he's saying this time.
Okay. Well, that's progress. Not a lot of help getting out just yet.
In my message to Orion, I'll say, be careful of your spells. It seems that something's leeching them from us. Because he would not have noticed before.
They took my book and my
Yes.
components. I couldn't cast anything if I wanted to. And I don't have it in me to sound as forlorn as the response you get is, but it is heavily, heavily so.
Hang tight, Orion. Sasha and Monarch, they'll be here.
And we're going to assume Karasef is with them,
And
even though
Karasef.
Karasef is not with us tonight.
Sorry. They'll find us.
Okay.
And Fred's going to sit down, just hug herself type thing, and sit in the corner and wondering what's going to happen next.
Okay. We're going to do one last group change here. And then we are going to call it for tonight, mostly because I would like Karasef to be here when you guys actually get into this huge thing for combat. Sasha, Monarch. Sasha, what is your plan?
Well, I want to see if madness really plagues deep. So I would shift and depending on how dark these tunnels are, see if I can play up, a big bad wolf in the tunnels.
So you are going to lean into what you are.
Yep.
Fantastic.
At least not yet. Once we're
Okay.
closer to some.
Okay.
Because I am still leading Nathaniel?
Nate? You were so close. So close.
Nathaniel. Who?
He's not in trouble. You don't have to call him Nathaniel. Just Nathan's fine.
That's true.
He's also older than you. Maybe
You're not
go
his mom
ahead.
or something.
Are you sure he's older than me?
Yes.
I'm in my hundreds. He's a human?
Right, you were an elf. Never mind. Disregard.
I'm like, are you sure about that?
I was like, hang
You're
on.
lying about him being a human, aren't
I
you?
did not.
Your boy's an elf. Ooh. No, once we get closer and I start to hear voices, but also I'm trying to keep like a nose out for like stuff that seems out of place. Like I'm keeping a nose out for that secret room. And like I know that sounds funny, but also I'm like they took Fred, Orion, and Kitchen's stuff.
My stuff especially is
anything-
all food.
Yeah, if anything, I know what Kitchen's stuff smells like.
Uh-huh.
I am keeping a nose out.
Hell yeah.
Not
Go
like that.
give
My
me-
stuff would smell like you.
That's true.
Go ahead and give me a perception check at advantage then.
He wishes. Fuck. Fuck. Woo! Thank God, because that's a nat 1 and a nat 20.
The dichotomy of man, ladies and gentlemen.
God. I looked and I was like, fuck. And then I looked again and I was like, fuck. 25. That was so stupid. That was the stupidest thing. I hate that. That makes my heart like lurch and not in a good way.
Fantastic. All right, you you catch the scent of something. It's there, and then it's gone, and then it's there, and then it's gone. And do you think it's just because maybe the airflow in this area isn't super great? Falcon gets to the point where they're starting to kind of get no, I am aware that she is leaving. She's gonna go spend time with her sisters.
Oh, okay.
Words, sorry. What was I saying? Scent. It's probably because the airflow down here isn't super great.
I'm so sorry. Repeat that. I blacked out for a second. I swear.
The airflow down here is not great.
Okay.
So, as such, the scent is there, and then it's gone, and then it's there, and then it's gone.
Okay.
None of it is very, you can't really track it at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Falcon. Right, Falcon. They get to the point where they're like, oh, why am I here? And then they, look to you.
Yeah.
If you can resist the magic, all you have to do is, I think, continue forward down that hallway. You should be able to find them.
Resist magic.
It's... I have to go do something.
All right.
And then Falcon leaves you exactly where you are. And with the knowledge that all you have to do is proceed forward, you hope. This is where we're going to call it. I know it's really early tonight, guys, but I really do want Karasef here for when you guys take on this next bit.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds good.
especially since this town is kind of like specifically geared for him and his whole personality, and he's been unfortunately unable to be here for most of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, it is Pride Month. You know, even if you are not part of the alphabet that is our acronym, you can be an ally. And remember, don't say you're an ally and then vote for somebody who is going to harm us. Of course, thanking our sponsor, D&D Beyond. That is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com. And, I believe Monday night is our next game? Otter?
Yes.
Yeah? I'm just not sure if, Varenheim is returning yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. So tune in Monday for another episode of Wild Beyond the Witch... No.
Yep.
Yes?
That's right. Mhm.
Wild Beyond the Witchlight?
That's the one.
Yay! Okay, yes. Tune in Monday for another episode of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. You will see two familiar faces. Well, I say you'll see two familiar faces. Two familiar voices from here are on Mondays. So check them out. It is a great campaign run by our head DM, Heath. Yes. The pandemic might be winding down, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't still be safe. So, of course, please, if you're not feeling comfortable, you're not feeling well, wear a mask. Social distance if you can. Wash your hands, sanitize when you are able to. Be kind to one another. And remember, roar for initiative. Have a good night, everybody.